Hey everyone, it's Ace coming at you live with another fantastic celebrity news update from the Ray Z Show. And today we have wife of Joe Biden's first husband found dead at home after domestic dispute call.
Let's take this.
Linda Stevenson, the wife of Joe Biden's ex-husband Bill Stevenson, was found dead in her Delaware home on December 28th. Linda was 64 years old, according to a statement from the Newcastle County Police Department. Her body was discovered by authorities on December 28th at approximately 11:16 p.m. local time, according to the press release. Police responded to a reported domestic dispute at a residence in the 1300 block of Idlewood Road in the community of Oak Hill, per the release. Officers immediately administered life-saving measures. However, despite their efforts, Linda Stevenson was later pronounced deceased, dead. The press release read, after confirming her body was discovered in the living room of the house, no charges have been filed at this time. Detectives from the division's Criminal Investigations Unit were notified and responded to the scene, and Linda's death remains under investigation. The Delaware Division of Forensic Science will conduct an autopsy that will determine the cause and manner of her death. She had these expectations of sort of what that marriage was going to be. And the marriage did not live up to those expectations. Jill, biographer Julie Pace, said in an interview in the year of 2022, she was incredibly young and probably a bit more naive about what life was going to look like. And it stings her. It really stings her and makes her question her life a bit. Her divorce in 1975, which Bill has previously addressed in the media, though she declined to personally discuss it in detail with her biographers in the year of 2021, was one of many disappointments that she compartmentalized in order to move forward, Pace explained. Whatever compartmentalized means. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. She's very good at compartmentalizing. I think that's another moment where she did that. She kind of compartmentalized, the author said. This was a failure. And I'm really pretty devastated about that. But I'm going to compartmentalize that. And I'm going to move on. And I'm going to start building out my career. I don't get it. She's very good at compartmentalizing. I think that's another moment where she did that. She kind of compartmentalizes, the author said. This was a failure, and I'm really pretty devastated about it. But I'm going to compartmentalize that, and I'm going to move on, and I'm going to start building my career. Biden went on to marry former U.S. President Joe Biden in 1977, and the couple remained married. Biden went on to marry former U.S. President Joe Biden in 1977, and the couple remain married. Wow. Leave your likes, shares, and comments, people. Here's a few comments. One by Mrs. You tell a woman is dead, then continue to go on about the Biden ill reality. This is by Gree. And I wonder if they will drag this one out like they've been doing for the Rob Reiner murder. any celebrity who has ever worked with Rob Reiner, whatever his name is, has to be quoted every move that his family made after his body was found has been a separate article. At least the magazine is not bad. By Joni. I didn't realize Joe Biden had been married before. I guess it's because it's none of my business. Maybe. By Sheila 77. She's been divorced from the man for 50 years. Seriously, people? Slow news day. Mama Cat. Gotta be a very slow news day. Old Sid. What does this have to do with Joe Biden? She divorced the man 50 years ago. Who knows? It's really weird. By Marissa Camacho. Weird to have to include someone he was married to. What, 50 years ago? Really? By FaZe. Why is the former First Lady part of this story? Who knows? Melanie. I would like to know why charges haven't been filed since they were reporting to a domestic dispute. Good question. It should have been reported and investigated by the police department. I'm going to read that one again by Melanie. I would like to know why charges have not been filed since they were reporting to a domestic dispute. A domestic dispute can result in murder. Gablu Fox. Let's just make it all about Jill because she's the former first woman president. Yeah, only reason why she's mentioned so much in this and not the true victim. By Debbie H. Joe Biden was never president. Okay, who cares? Joanne. So the article is really about Jill Biden. Get it together, People magazine. Yeah, good point. By Pat. The real reason Joe Biden is mentioned here is because at one time she was married to this guy and it could have been her. She's probably lucky she got out when she did. Yup. By Damon Thread. By Damon Thread. No arrest, though, so perhaps it is suicide. Maybe it's suicide. I didn't think of that. By Damon Thread. No arrest, so perhaps it's a suicide. Maybe. Suicides happen every day because of depression, fear, anxiety. Get it together, people. By LEH. Didn't a woman die? What happened to a woman after a domestic dispute? How about that? Why do we care about Jill? Good question. By Joanne. We can do both, but this article is meant to be about the woman who passed away, not Joe Biden. Right, exactly. By Mickey B. Who cares? Question mark. By Joy. You do? Question mark. By S. Okay, so does Joe Biden's bio have to be included in this story? She's not a witness or a suspect. Right. Exactly. You know what? Please leave your likes, shares, and comments. I love you people. Peace out.